Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Welcome to another episode of the TNT podcast. And how wonderful it is that we are joining you on Christmas Day.
Yep.
And we're so excited. We hope you all are having a wonderful day with your loved ones and your families and celebrating however you choose
you're eating
to
and
celebrate.
stuffing up.
Yeah. As we have.
And I mean, we're just happy that you're going to join us today on Christmas Day. And today we're just going to focus on all things Christmas.
Yes.
What we love about Christmas.
Yes.
Christmas memories and all of that good stuff.
Yes.
So in light of that, I just want to also wish you Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas time.
And also I want to know what you remember most about Christmas growing up.
Oh, yeah. Christmas, my favorite memory growing up about Christmas was just the time spent with family. When I was growing up, I remember Christmas was more about just community and, like we would give food to our Muslim brothers in our neighborhood. I don't know if you guys used to do that, but it was more so everyone, you would cook, right? All the families would cook. Christmas was about the chicken and the jollof rice and all of that stuff. I actually don't really remember it being anything about gifts. I don't remember.
Yes, you're right.
Because now I'm wondering, did I have a bad childhood? Because now I'm trying to remember, did I not get gifts? I did. It was more our dresses. We got beautiful dresses, and then we would all get dressed up. It would be, everybody looked forward to this jollof rice that we were going to eat. For some reason, chicken was a big thing because you were eating your chicken for Christmas.
Yeah.
But what I loved about it was that our family each year would provide the food to our Muslim neighbors, right? Because it wasn't their celebration, it was our celebration. So that was how we would give food to our neighbors and our community. And then we would go visit our grandparents and things like that and just go from houses to houses and just seeing how in the neighborhood everyone's celebrating and lights and music and things like that. And that's what I just loved about Christmas. It wasn't really the commercial way it is today, right? Yeah.
Well, I mean, mine's slightly different. Obviously, there wasn't so much like gifts. There were some gifts under the tree. However, it was more focused on, I just remember my dad always wanting to. So what happens is you would get all these Christmas cards coming from like friends, business partners and things like that.
You guys used to string it along. That's exactly what I was going to say.
I've never seen that growing up.
I mean, plus I feel like if you will go to someone's house now and you would be like, But yes,
he took his
we
time.
did. Yes, I remember that you would string the what is the yarn thread or something,
either that or the regular Christmas decorations that just used to. That would go
and then you would no, it's the Christmas decorations.
Yeah,
and then you would put the cards over it. But now everything is digital.
So there's so many things that are different than that I remember.
You don't even get Christmas cards anymore.
Like now,
right?
Those cards remain in my memory. They would have them in like X.
And as many, if you got a lot, it would go from one end of the house to the other.
There you go. And then they had those push pins, them, to clip them on too as well, some certain parts of the wall.
Yes.
I remember that. It was a big thing.
I remember that too. Oh my God.
Yep. That was one thing that I remember a lot. Another thing that I remember that was always flocking in during the Christmas time was what they called them hampers.
Yes.
But what we really just called them now is
people would
Christmas
give it,
gift bags. I mean, what do you call them? Gift baskets.
Yeah. Business people, all your business people, we would get it all the time too, oh my God, yes.
Yeah, I remember those would come in and then they would be filled with like different gourmet kind of stuff, drinks.
Yep.
And the cookies. Yes. I grew up on always having that Walker's cookies.
Yes.
During Christmas time. So that's always been a big thing. I still try to continue.
Candy. All the children would be happy going through the hampers.
And then, of course, all the marmalades and the jams that used to be in the hampers. So I remember all of that.
Yeah.
There was another thing that I can't really remember, but it was a meal that they used to make. I wasn't a big fan of it, though. It was like a mashed gosh, somebody's got to know what this is. It was made out of, I don't know if it's beans or something. Frijon? No, not Frijon.
That sounds, no, I don't know.
Or was it Easter? Maybe I'm mixing it up. But I know I didn't like it. So.
That was a tradition in your house?
Yeah, they just would have that. And I don't remember. I guess I didn't like it, so I don't remember what it's called. But anyway, but yeah, aside from the jollof rice and the chicken and all that.
Yeah.
But that was one thing that I really, really remember about Christmas that I thought was fun. And then there used to be all kinds of wines coming in.
Yeah.
Of course, we were little, we couldn't drink. But I knew that they were boxes of things coming in that
coming into the house.
we couldn't
Right,
have.
right.
And I remember another thing about, and this is interesting because we're talking so many years ago. My elementary school was on Roxon Road. There was this one house. I tell you, I really wish I could see what that house looks like at Christmas now, because back then, that house had decorations that basically said the entire narrative of the Christmas.
Really?
The birth of Christ.
Oh my goodness.
It was beautiful. Like, I remember just having them stop so we can
Wow.
look. And this was in the daytime, so it lit up at night. But it told a story from where there was the manger section.
Yeah.
And then the three wise men.
Really?
The whole thing. I mean, it was a beautiful house. So I'm just thinking, imagine in this day,
Yeah.
that house would have gone viral because everybody would take photos.
Wow.
So I'm just trying to figure out what it would look like
to be
now.
so that they did that way
Yes,
back when and had
they
that
did.
vision way
Yes,
back when.
it was-
how amazing.
That house was definitely
Wow.
a showstopper. It was. I remember that as well. I would never forget that. It was just really beautiful. What else did I? And then obviously the Christmas carols, like
Christmas
what would
carols,
you-
yeah. Because I remember we would go to church and we would go to church the night before, because and we would sing the songs, but just also hanging out, in the neighborhood, and just I think it was more just fun. It was just
the camaraderie.
yeah,
everyone
yeah,
coming
children,
together.
everyone. Everyone was just happy. I think because we used to leave our house after we, celebrated at home, had our food, and then it was a day that we would go to see our grandparents. So my mom's parents, because my dad's parents were Muslims, so we would go to my mom's parents, and then when we were going to their part of the town, which was all the way on the other side of where we lived, but just driving, just seeing everyone out on the streets, playing their music outside, just happy. Everyone was just happy. Everyone was happy. Everyone was eating, and just joy. It wasn't like you were waiting for any invitation. People would just show up at people's homes to eat.
Nice.
It gave me more the vibe of what Thanksgiving is today.
Here, okay, I can see that. I
Feel like that's kind of what Christmas, except, celebrating the birth of Christ, but it was more like a time where it was fellowship and Thanksgiving, and people were
together.
just happy and joyous, and kind of like what Thanksgiving kind of is today.
I know. I remember the traditional old Christmas carols growing up.
Yeah.
But right now, everything is different. I think Mariah Carey is forever having. She's always out there for Christmas.
She's the queen of Christmas. Like I even as much as many people have tried to redo her song, I Don't Want a Lot for Christmas. No one can ever top that song. I just don't see who can top her.
But it's funny, Mariah is not my Christmas carol to listen to.
Well, it's not a Christmas carol.
Yeah, but the Christmas song.
It's just a Christmas song, but yeah.
But for me, I remember. If I tell you my favorite Christmas song.
Okay.
Song.
Yes, Tony's about to give us something now, because you all remember she's like Echo and
this is. Do you know who Ether Kitt is?
No.
She's passed
like
away
a
now.
jazz.
But if I start to say the song, you will remember.
Yeah.
You would know who it is.
Okay.
Santa Baby.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
Oh, okay.
Well, Santa is basically Sugar Daddy.
Yeah.
That is not what
It took a long time for me to actually
what she was saying.
know what she was saying. You just used to sing that song
You
so
just love it,
innocently, until one day,
You're like, what
if
is
you really listen to the lyrics of those songs, you'll be like, huh.
She wants a convertible. She wants the deed to the house. And the list goes on. And I'm like, and then Santa goes from baby.
This
to all
is
kinds
not
of
a
ways.
family-friendly song.
It is not. mean, every time I listen to it, I'm just laughing. It makes me laugh. The humor in
it's
it
a very,
and how creative it is.
and I think it's
Essentially,
always,
they're begging.
yeah, it's almost always like you always want to be like, how old were you when you realized what this lady was
No,
actually
I was
saying?
much older.
No, I'm just wondering, everyone out there, like I think everyone knows the
Has
song,
heard the baby,
everyone
but-
sings the song. You're thinking like it's the, until you now go,
Let's
oh.
Yeah, true.
That's what you're saying.
But yeah, I do like listening to that
Yeah.
song. But actually, she's also a very interesting actress. Everything
really?
about her is interesting.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But I like Michael Bublé's. It's beginning to look
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
like
yeah,
Christmas.
yeah,
That's one of the
yeah,
ones.
yeah.
It just has that very subtle, happy
Yeah,
tune to it.
yeah,
What do you
no.
like hearing for Christmas?
I mean, obviously, I love Mariah Carey. Of course, she's like my favorite. I mean, again, it's not, but all the traditional, Jingle Bell,
Okay,
all
okay.
the regular
Regular.
Christmas songs. Yeah. I just love.
So, talking about
carols.
Christmas
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
Christmas here.
Yeah.
Growing up, obviously, in the United
Yeah.
States, obviously, it's very heavily commercialized.
It is,
as we know.
Yeah, it is.
But I still I think it's, for my family, it's one of our favorite seasons.
Yeah.
Holidays of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, it means, like, obviously birth of Christ, but at the same time, I think it should be a time of giving to those who are in need as
Yes.
well. I mean,
Yes.
that should be part of our practice in life. However, I
Yes.
feel like if my church used to do this, where you would sign up to give someone something.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
thought that was a really great
Yes.
thing that
Yes.
should keep
Yes.
going. So we try to get involved in that. I think that's very important.
Yes.
But I remember just the children just being so innocent and just writing a letter to Santa,
Yeah. Yeah.
which was coming to us.
Yeah.
You know?
I know. I remember for the longest time where, you would stay up all night wrapping all your gifts and everything. And then it's like, oh, Santa did
I know,
this.
right?
And I'm always like, you know what?
I'm just about
I'm
to
really
tell you that.
tired right now. And Santa is getting all the credit for this stuff. It's like, but so what are your favorite, your own families, what are the traditions that you've set for your family right now?
So for us, mainly, we do the whole, Christmas gifts under the tree
Yeah.
and decorate the house. I don't do the decorating, but the rest of the family
Me
does.
neither.
But yeah, and they love to play Christmas songs
Yeah.
throughout. Once, like, Thanksgiving is over, my children are always playing the Christmas songs. I guess like I said, it's one of their happy
To give you
times,
the feels and everything. It's beginning to look a lot. Yeah, I love
that
all
one
of
a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
And so we do. I mean, they would definitely stay up till midnight now. I mean,
Yeah.
want to unwrap gifts and connect with their other family members, so they love that. And so we'll do that. Obviously, my church is not the traditional one that has the overnight. We do have Christmas services, but not. Sometimes people do Christmas into the Christmas itself.
right. Or do it, yeah,
Don't do that.
yeah.
We
We
have
usually
our
have
service.
it, a service the day before.
Yeah,
yeah.
And then they have the
So
Christmas
people
play.
can your church does.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
They have I mean, obviously, things haven't been same pattern.
Yeah.
Since
COVID. Yeah.
things have slightly changed. But yeah, and now that takes me back to being younger and when we would do Christmas plays and then they would just have you in different roles, and I was like,
Yeah.
please, I don't want to be Mary.
You
I
don't
am
wanna
not
be pregnant.
exactly, and I'm stuffing any clothing in my. I don't even mind being
Nothing
the
like
shepherd.
a 10-year-old pregnant
I
Mary.
would take a guy's role. I am not being married. I mean, I was such a tomboy. You're not telling me to go
I was just about
no.
to say, hence the reason why I always call you a tomboy.
It's
but
like, no
it
way.
was like, okay. But
So,
yeah.
all of that stuff was good stuff too. But I'm thinking now, Christmas here. I think it's more family. I don't know, as I'm older now, I don't feel like, I mean, there are a few parties, people go to parties and stuff, but when you talk about Nigeria's Christmas, all the concerts, all the celebrities,
Yeah.
It's like really, really big out there.
Yeah,
Really
I mean,
into
I
it.
feel like it depends on, I think it's just more your vibe. I feel like there are people who it's still all of those things for them. They would go to parties or they would have parties. It's not really my vibe or my families vibe to do parties. If anything, we spend time as a family. So Christmas for us is definitely kind of like what you said. It's more family time. We just cherish to have that time together as a family. The girls open their gifts, and we'll spend time with my immediate family, our family here. We usually will have like a lunch with everyone, my mom, all the grandkids, all the brothers, wives, husbands, everybody just come together and just spend the day together.
Movie?
Yeah. Well, we don't really watch movies. It's just more like the kids would all
find
go
something
do
to-
something. They find something to do, and the adults just eat and fellowship and talk and hang out.
Peaceful.
Just reflecting on the year and just all the things that we're grateful for, and it's just more a time of fellowship and coming together. And also, even as much as we're all kind of in the same area, just because everyone is busy, you don't always get that time where you have everybody together. So we always try Thanksgiving and Christmas, we always try to always have everyone together.
That's
just
lovely.
make it a point to be together. And so we're grateful for that. For my immediate family also, it's just more, like you said, it's just the decorating, the Christmas light. We've tried since our girls were little to just always let them know more the meaning and the heart of Christmas, not so much about the gifts, but the message behind it, and our church is also very intentional in the message of Christmas and all of that, so that they know that it's not so much about the gifts. It's more about that a child was born, what happened, the birth of Christ, what that meant, what that means for us, for our lives. So and that's more important than everything else. Now the added bonus is that they get to get the gifts, but that's not really the most important thing.
Giving a gift, because I will always tell them, you pick someone who you want to give something to
exactly.
as well. So, they get the whole concept. So and during, I think I like, every time I have a downtime, I always want to watch something. So I'm always
Something, yeah.
One of my favorite all-time Christmas movies, of course, Home Alone. I would forever love.
Oh my God. Yes. So my daughter also loves that. As a matter of fact, she just made me watch 2 yesterday. One and 2, like we watched it so many times, and she is always making me watch it over and over again. So yes, Home Alone. But I actually love the Lifetime Christmas movies.
Oh, Lifetime
I am just
movies.
a sucker for Lifetime Christmas movies.
I
And
don't remember anyone in
oh my
particular.
God, they're just, they're just all the feel good love stories, and it's like everything ends up somebody's going home because they lost their job or something, and then they go to their their childhood home. Then they help the town celebrate Christmas. Some of those.
There's another
things,
one that I saw last year, and I don't know why I don't remember the name, but Forrest Whitaker was in it.
Oh, okay.
It was a musical.
Yeah, it was for Lifetime.
No.
Yeah.
Was it Netflix?
Okay.
Oh, somebody out there ought to have watched this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. It was a musical.
It sounds familiar, but I
Yeah.
kind of. But
it was a really good
this
one.
year, Lifetime has actually put all of those movies on YouTube full for free.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
So
hey.
I've been enjoying a lot of those.
Okay, so at least I know where to
Not
go.
that I don't have. It's so funny because I'm saying that. I have them. It's not like I have the Lifetime channel, but I think there's just something about it being.
All in the same spot for you.
For some reason, I was just like, oh, it's a full YouTube video about Christmas. It's just right there. I don't have to watch the commercials. So, although I do have to watch the ads, but then you can skip it. So,
Hey.
Anyway,
at least I know where to
I've
go.
been enjoying a lot of the Lifetime Christmas movies.
Yeah. So I think for everybody's choice, there's something to do.
Yes.
During the holidays, and then there's a couple of movies that are going to be out. So definitely.
Oh, are you gonna watch the Color Purple? I think
Yes,
was that.
for
That's
sure.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm going to.
I want to watch that. So it looks really good.
There's another Christmas movie that's coming out, but I don't remember. I remember seeing a commercial, but yeah, there's lots of movies to watch,
Yeah.
either streaming or going to the actual movie.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I was talking to my younger nephews and stuff, because a lot of them, you hear people say, "I'm going to Nigeria." This young folks, "I'm going to Nigeria for Christmas. I'm going to Nigeria." Dirty. No, they don't say dirty.
They call
It's
it Detty December. Yeah.
I was like, what exactly is that?
Yeah.
Is this something that I should know or I shouldn't bother asking? Because he was like, so they said to me essentially, if you
It's
have someone that
wild.
you're
Apparently,
dating,
it's wild.
and they
Yeah.
tell you they're going for Detty December.
I just found that out because I saw some girl post about it. That's why I actually really know what you're talking
Okay,
about because
'cause-
she spelt it out, Detty.
Yeah, it's
and
not
I was
dirty,
like,
it's
wait, what?
Detty.
Yes,
Detty December, if
yeah.
you don't know.
Yeah.
So he's like, essentially, if someone tells you that they're going to Nigeria,
Yeah.
and they're going to have a Detty December,
Yeah.
just don't worry about it. Just break up with them.
Yeah.
Break up with them. He was like, that's all you need to know. I was like, oh, really?
Let's just break up with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently that's when everybody goes to Nigeria and they just get wild. They just get wild. It's just wild partying, wild this, wild that.
I know this is
Yeah,
so much that goes on.
pretty much everybody keep your husband here with you.
There's no Nigeria going.
No Detty December for the
you.
husbands. Yeah.
So I was just like, let me enlighten myself more about this.
Yeah.
So there's no Detty December for me or anyone in my household.
No Detty December. You will be enjoying a clean
Yes.
December in the home.
Yes, basically. So yeah, well,
Yeah.
we hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful Christmas day.
Yes,
Relax in
yes.
one, and of course, be kind to somebody.
Be kind to someone. Another thing that I really enjoy around and that has been a tradition for the last couple of years. So you know that I belong to the Moms and Me group, and the Moms and Me Maryland group, and so our children from the group, they always go and they would present something to the homeless shelter. So I really love that because it's something that being a part of that group has actually taught our children about giving back and giving back to the community. They do it during Christmas. They do it during Thanksgiving. So it's another favorite
good.
thing, of them just out of the abundance of what they have to always give back.
Sure.
And, one of the things that it really touched them, there was a time when they actually went to a shelter and they saw other people living in the shelter and saw that, it's a blessing for everything that we own and everything that we have. And so this time of year is just remembering other people that may not have what, as much as you have, and is just being kind and, if you have an opportunity to give, if you have an opportunity to buy someone a gift, buy someone a gift. If you have an opportunity to give extra from the abundance that God has blessed you with, you just never know just what that extra thing that you do for someone. You just don't know. It might mean nothing to you,
But everything.
but
to
it
them.
may mean everything to that person.
Yes, indeed.
So, let's just remember that everyone may not be where you are, and just a little gesture may change somebody else's life. And hope that you just all have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas and a very happy New Year, because the next time we see you, it will be the new year.
2024.
So, yes. So we hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and a happy New Year. And we'll see you in 2024.
Merry Christmas again.
Merry Christmas.